Okay, I'm back for part two of this. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I would have a connection. Hopefully, everyone starts to come back, but I lost all my connections all at once, all throughout the property. It wasn't the software; it was the Wi-Fi connection went down, and so I have to reconnect everything here. So sorry about that. So this will be part two. I'll edit it after the fact. Okay, so here I lost a lot of your comments. It looks like. Dang it! I'm so sorry, guys. Ah, China, we love you. We love you, China. We really do. We really do. It's one of those things that we need to live with when we live in China. Well, we're talking about why I can't drive to Chongqing. It's just too far. It's too far. I'd rather take the train or fly there and rent a car. The process of renting a car is easy enough. I'll probably do that, but I think I would love to do a long road trip. I really would. Just finding the time to do it. Now that the borders are open, there is I can start planning a trip home. I didn't get to go home this year, so maybe for Spring Festival this year, if things continue to be the way they are, I might get to go home for Spring Festival, and maybe I can start planning that. That would be really exciting. That would be really exciting. And the last time I was home was in the height of the summer. It was July, August. So this time will be in the wintertime. And I do need to make a road trip out to South Dakota because that's where my home of residency, and do some paperwork and some business out there. And it would be great to see the Black Hills in the wintertime and do some snowboarding and stuff in the Black Hills. Um, yeah, that just in the last couple of days, I've been thinking about that. You know, my next trip outside of China will be to go home, and hopefully it'll be for Spring Festival. So I do the term, finish the term, and sometime in January I get to go home. So that's great news. I do miss my family a lot. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Sorry, we'll do this part two. It'll be a quick one. If you are watching after the fact, go back and check out the first part of the live stream. I addressed some issues in there and talk about some few things. I lost all your comments, guys. I'm so sorry. If I didn't get to your comment in the last live stream, please repost it. I'd love to chat with you guys. Okay, so this one I felt was kind of odd. China blacklists sex offenders in teacher recruitments. This was, look at the date. It's 1 week ago. And I'm thinking, really? I mean, just 1 week ago? I thought they always had this. All right. Chinese authorities have ordered mandatory background checks on candidates and teacher recruitments for kindergartens and primary and middle schools, and those who have sex-related crime records will be blacklisted. Duh. I think that is the case and has always been the case. It was strange that they would point this out. I mean, why did they point this out again? Very, very odd. Such people are also banned from obtaining teaching qualifications, according to a circular post. Duh. I mean, senior producer. Anyways, I just thought it was strange. Universities and after school education institutes should also take relevant measures accordingly. Of course. Anyways. We tried the Baijiu favored Pocky, and it's surprisingly good. Baijiu favored Pocky. If you don't know, it's this little candy. It's like a little breadstick with sugar on top, sugar around it. And I like some of them. Some of them I like the chocolate ones are good. They're very, very cheap. They're just a nice little snack. Put some sugar in your mouth. We try regular series and latest offbeat food and beverage offerings. Popular Baijiu brand Jiangxiaobai was taking its youth-oriented marketing to a new low by teaming up with Japanese snack brand Pocky. Result is surprisingly delicious, regardless of your opinion of the fierce liquor itself. I don't mind Baijiu. I drink it sometimes. I think it's okay. I've had bad Baijiu, and it's like, nah, I'm not going to drink this. But I've had really good Baijiu, and it's not bad. There are other liquors that are worse. Baijiu is pretty good. I don't mind drinking a little bit of Baijiu at a wedding or a Chinese dinner. I do plan on drinking some Baijiu tonight, actually. So. A lot of questionable expats still slipped into China despite their backgrounds. Yeah, and I don't know how they do it. is there a loophole, or they're just coming on the different visa and working illegally, or changing it over, or getting false documents? Because getting your background check authenticated by the consulate is standard procedure for a Z visa. So I don't understand how they're slipping in, how they're getting in. But if they get caught, great. Get them out of here. We don't want them. Baijiu Paki sounds like it would taste like ash and broken tree. Snarky, do you drink baijiu, man? I don't know. I think it would be okay. I want to try it. I really do. I don't know where to find it though. I'm probably get it on Taobao. You are still young, Paul. You still have 25 years of teaching in China if you want. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I think it's 60 is the maximum age you can be to teach legally in China. I'm 41, so I have 19 more years. I have no plans on leaving China, guys. I love it here. I mean, I'm really enjoying myself. I feel like I'm growing as a person faster than I would back home. Every day is a learning experience. Every day is an adventure. I'm great friends, and it's a dynamic, ever-changing place. I like that it's in the news all the time. You know, it's one of the things I liked about being in the service. When I was in the service and I was overseas and stuff, I was involved with world events. I wasn't at home sitting in an office in an Excel spreadsheet crunching numbers for some rich dude who was buying and selling houses. I was insignificant. I wasn't part of any kind of conversation. And when I missed that feeling of being in the service, I'm just an English teacher here. There's nothing fancy about that, but I'm at least involved in a world discussion of some way. And I like being part of that. I like having a place, you know, in that scene, if you will. As small as it is, personally, there's an intrinsic feeling that I get about being. I don't know. Can you understand? I think you guys can understand that a little bit. You can teach 60 and older at universities in China. I didn't know that. Yeah, the loophole is money, probably. But 60 and older at universities in China. Is that the case for foreigners? Because I think for Z visas, you are required, I think 60 is the max. Again, I haven't had a Z visa in 5 years. Again, it's just a renewal of the residence permit every year. But the work permit, I think it's 60 max. At least in the advertisements that I see for other universities, it says maximum age 60. It says the minimum age is 18. And I'm thinking, okay, that's ridiculous. You can't get a degree when you're 18 and come teach at a university when you're 18. But I think that's just following the wording of the rules itself. I could be wrong. Oh, so okay, Gene, you make me feel a little bit better because I love teaching at a university. I do not want to go back to a training center. I enjoyed training center work, but there's no way I'm going back to that full time. No way. There is a draft law. Okay, I had the article somewhere. I couldn't find it. There is a draft law in China right now. They've been talking about it for about 5-6 weeks about allowing foreign teachers to have part-time jobs legally. I think it's a win-win. That makes sense because there's a huge demand for it. And what ends up happening is the training centers go out and hire illegal teachers or unqualified teachers to teach these lessons. And then the PSB is busy trying to crack down on it. And what they should do is allow foreign teachers who are qualified and have work permits and permission of their main employer to go work these part-time jobs so that not only are the businesses filling the classrooms and meeting the demands that they need, the students are getting the education, a good education that they're paying for, but also the Chinese government can tax the earnings. So I think this is a win-win for everyone involved, and I'm looking for it. It's not a done deal yet, but it's moving in that direction, and I'm hoping any day now that it'll pass. We'll find out. It would be wonderful for all of us who live in China. I'm showing up late. Hope I didn't miss too much. You missed everything, Woodstock. You missed the previous live stream. I got disconnected. This is part 2 of the live stream. Yeah, you were right. Part-time, okay, working on it. Yes, it needs to pass. Okay. Okay, two more, and then I got to start my day, guys. Tourists hanging upside down in a roller coaster for over an hour. Look at that. Where was this? In Jiangsu. Wuxi, Jiangsu. I see a lot of these amusement parks all over the place. It's not just the big ones like Chinlong and Disneyland. There's these tiny little ones that are part of some kind of eco resort business on a mountain, especially here in Guangdong. And they have these roller coasters that nobody rides them. It's very rare that anyone goes on them, but I don't think I would feel safe on them. They're old. I don't think they're operated. They're built. I'm just curious if they're ever used. I don't know about this one. Okay. All right. That's all I got for the news, guys. Sorry that we got cut out in the middle of it. We were having a good discussion there. The first part of this live stream has really the meat and the juice of what I wanted to talk about today. And I've said my piece. Again, I'm washing my hands of it. I am completely disgusted by what I've learned. I've talked to people. I've seen both sides of the story. And I've come to the conclusion I don't want any part of this, any part of that at all. So I'm done. I'm gone. And I will still do live streams. I'm not afraid to do live streams especially with people that I disagree with. I'm fine with that. But yeah. Okay. Have a good one. Thanks, Michael. Thank you for your continued support, Michael. I want to give you a shout out, dude. You're freaking awesome, man. You're my number one subscriber, and I appreciate all the support you've given me over the years. I got to go, guys. It's time for me to turn up the volume on some music and get to scrubbing the apartment down. So until next time, I've got some videos coming out. I got a China Randoms coming out, and I've got 2 hotel videos coming out, and another live stream that I'm putting together with another YouTuber, as well as a Running in the Hills one that I'm trying to edit. Again, editing has been tough lately. And trying to mix in, getting ready for the new term. So I've been very busy. Every day is maxed out but today I need to take a day off. So I love you guys. Take care. Have a good one.